AI, or artificial intelligence, can help make submissions quicker and easier using your own voice. In this video, I'll show you how using the New Zealand Disability Strategy as an example. Step 1, gather your documents. The first step is to gather any documents or information you need, like the thing that you're submitting on and any feedback forms if you're going to be using those. For the disability strategy refresh, there are lots of different ways that you can submit. I'll show you how to write an email and fill in the form using AI. Step 2, upload to your AI tool. Once you've got the documents, you can upload them to your AI tool. For this video, I'm going to use ChatGPT, but there are lots of options like Copilot and Claude are some options, other options available. So if I come into ChatGPT, I'm going to demonstrate one of the ways that you can upload your documents. So in the box where you would normally write anything, there's a plus symbol. If you click on the plus symbol, and the first option that comes up is add photos and files. So I'm going to click on that. And then you're not going to see it on screen, but it's pulled up my downloads folder. So I'm just going to select the disability strategy and the feedback form, and it is uploading them into the box there. Another option, if you don't want to be uploading something, is you can actually just go into the Word document or the website, whatever you're submitting on, and you can copy the text that you want to be in there, and then you can just paste it into ChatGPT like I've done here, and it's going to put all of the documents or information in that you want to be submitting on. Okay, so if I remove all of that text that I just pasted in so it's a bit easier to look at, I'm going to now copy in the prompt that I wrote, which is help me write a submission. I like the focus on data and measurement in this strategy, but EGL is missing and should be foundational. The strategy should also say something on AI about making sure disabled people are at the center and not left behind with this emerging technology. And then I'm going to click on this little black arrow, or you could just press enter. And within seconds, it's coming up with a structured draft submission for the New Zealand Disability Strategy 2026 to 2030 consultation based on your feedback. It focuses on three key points about supporting the strategy's focus on data and measurement, highlighting the missing foundational role of enabling good lives, and calling for stronger inclusion of AI and emerging technologies. And I won't read the whole thing to you, but as you can see, it has drafted up a submission for me right here. Now, if you don't like typing, you can also just use this little microphone icon here as the dictate button. So if you click on that, you can just say whatever you want to say. So I'm going to say, hey, could you help me write a submission on the New Zealand Disability Strategy refresh, please? I want to say that I really love the focus on data and measurement, but I think it needs to have the EGL principles as being quite foundational in the document. And I think it needs to say something about AI and the future and how we need to make sure disabled people aren't left behind. And then when you're finished talking, you just press the little tick icon. It's loading. And then as you can see on the screen here, it has transcribed everything I have just said to it. And then you can press enter and ChatGPT will be able to respond. If you have the paid version of ChatGPT, you can also talk to it just like you're talking to a real human, and that can help with writing your submission. So the first thing you're going to have to do is give it a copy of whatever it is that you're working on, because it's not able to search the internet and find the specific information as you're talking to it in real time. So I'm just going to copy in the New Zealand Disability Strategy from earlier and upload that. Once you've uploaded the strategy, in the box at the bottom where you would normally type something, on the right-hand side, there's a grey circle with some black lines in it. And if you hover over that, it says use voice mode. So if you tap on voice mode, it'll take a few seconds to load, and then it's going to pull up a box on screen, or a circle on screen, where you can then start talking to ChatGPT. It looks like a blue circle with some wavy waves in it. Now I'm going to demonstrate that what I was doing on the computer, you can also do on your phone. So I've got ChatGPT open, I've copied in the New Zealand Disability Strategy, and I'm going to push that little grey circle with the black line so I can talk to ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, I've just given you the New Zealand Disability Strategy, and I was wondering if you could help me refine my thinking on what I want to say in my submission. I just feel like there's something missing in the strategy on like social life or civic participation. Could you help me think through what it is that I'd want to say?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to help you refine that. It sounds like you're wanting to highlight something around social and civic participation that might not be fully covered in the strategy yet.
And then when you're finished, you just push the X at the bottom and everything that you've said has been transcribed into the app. And then everything ChatGPT has said has also been transcribed into the app. So you've got everything in writing that you can then use to put into your submission. Step 4, edit and make it yours. AI can give you a really strong first draft, but the important part is that it needs to reflect your views. You can edit the answers it gives you, and you can also ask ChatGPT to change the response for you. So, for instance, you could say, make this more plain language, or I want this to be a bit more government speak, and it'll change it for you. Think of AI as a helper. It makes submissions quicker and easier, but it's not replacing your voice. Happy submitting.